Hi, welcome to Beyond Documentary and Diaries. Today I'm just going to go over four topics of short stories and real brief information about San Antonio, Texas. The first story is about the San Antonio 4 case. And this case happened in 1994. Four women were convicted and accused of sexually assaulting two young girls. The case was based upon questionable evidence and controversial testimony. Years later, the convictions were overturned, and new evidence and advocacy efforts proved the women were innocent. So these four women were wrongfully convicted, put in prison by these two young girls that testified that they were sexually abused by these four women. And later on, it came out to be that they did lie because they were told to lie by their father. And after 14 years in prison, these four women were released and were exonerated. The next story will be about the Texas 7 prison escape. So in December of 2007, inmates escaped from the John B. Connolly unit in Kennedy, Texas, and committed numerous crimes, including murder. So this story is very interesting. The escapees killed a police officer during a robbery in Irving, Texas, and they sparked a nationwide manhunt. So these seven inmates escaped, and they created a nationwide manhunt. And the group was eventually captured, and several members were sentenced to death. The next topic will be about the Genene Jones case. Genene Jones was a former pediatric nurse who was convicted of killing infants in her care during the 1980s. She was suspected of causing the deaths of up to 60 infants, 60 babies, through lethal injections. You're talking about this nurse caring for infants, for babies, real tiny babies, and she injected them and killed them. And she was sentenced to life in prison. And recent legal actions have been taken, and they kept her in jail. So if she was out on parole, if she went to her parole hearing, she was denied. So there always have been legal actions to keep her in jail. All right, so the next one will be the Luby's massacre. So this happened in October 16 in 1991, and this happened in Killeen, Texas. So a man by the name of George Hennard drove his truck into the front window of Luby's cafeteria, and this was again in Killeen, Texas, and opened fire, shooting the restaurant people. He killed 23 people and injured 27 others before taking his life. So the massacre led to significant discussions on gun control and survivor advocacy. So gun control will always be a topic everywhere if there is a gun involved. The notorious unsolved murders, the Frost Bank Tower murder. So, back in 1988, a brutal murder occurred in the Frost Bank Tower, with the victim found in a stairwell. Despite extensive investigations, the case still remains unsolved, with no clear suspects. Various theories have emerged, but none to lead to the conclusive evidence to convict and arrest someone. The Charles Harrelson case. The Charles Harrelson case is the father of a actor, Woody Harrelson, who was a contract killer implicated in several high-profile murders, including the assassination of Judge John H. Wood Jr. in 1979. So Harrison's involvement in a organized crime and contract killings made headlines. Although convicted for Judge Wood's murder, several of Harrelson's other suspected crimes remain unsolved, so no one knows. So And public reaction to all these murders in San Antonio, Texas, often lead to increased fear and changes in behavior among residents. So I do ask everyone to be alert and observe of their surroundings. And these are just a few topics of what happened. And I'm not even at the tip of the iceberg. So there is more to come. And like I said, this is from San Antonio, Texas. And thank you everyone for listening and subscribe and like. And there is going to be more videos to come. And I hope you really like them. I'm just a newbie in doing podcasts, so I hope you understand my language, my emotions, and my feelings. And I just want to do a good impact to the community and just do what I like to do is talk about murders and unsolved mysteries and people's diaries after their passing. But I just want to let everyone know, thank you, and I will be increasingly putting more videos out there. But thank you so much. And like I said, God bless everyone. And the videos and topics that I talk about, I do feel for the family, condolences. And thank you so much. Have a great day.